I've been using my LG Convection microwave since more than 4 years now. My first video, how to use a convection microwave, has crossed 750,000 views now. I've compiled a list of FAQs from the comments on this video. I hope you'll find this useful. Please do subscribe and click on the bell to get email notifications whenever I upload a new video. As I do not want to make one very lengthy video, I will be making this video in 2 parts. Please do watch out for the next part of this video coming up soon. So here are some commonly asked questions. Is an oven absolutely necessary for baking? Can I use a pressure cooker or my air fryer for baking? Honestly, I have baked just once in my pressure cooker as there was a power failure when my cake was in the oven. An oven gives you much better control over the temperature and the way things bake in it. There is so much more choice when it comes to baking different things and the size and the kinds of pans you can use. And it's also much easier to bake in an oven as compared to a pressure cooker, of course. So if you really want to enjoy baking, please do buy an oven, either a convection microwave or an OTG as required. Is using a microwave harmful? No, I do not think using a microwave is harmful. Which is the brand and model featured in your videos? The model is NC8040NSR. You may not find this model now. Can you recommend a brand and a model I could buy? What features are a must when I have to buy a convection microwave? I'm a happy user of my LG convection microwave, so I'm partial to the brand. Every now and then there are ovens with new technology and more features. Some of these new features claim to save time and energy. I would suggest you go in for a convection microwave in which you could cook, bake and grill, do everything basically. Please go in for an oven which is at least 32 liters in capacity, because if the oven is smaller then it might not fit a lot of standard size tins like 8 and 9 inch round and square tins, and you will have to struggle. Most convection microwaves come with digital controls and display, which is great, and I would prefer the maximum temperature to be 250 degrees centigrade at least. Can you make more videos on using different models of different brands? I wish I could do that, but the way you operate the oven, the way you preheat, the way you set the temperature, etc. will vary even within the same brand among different models. The general instructions for using a convection microwave mostly remain the same, so please do take my video as a general guide, refer your manual, and you will be able to use your oven soon. If I do get a chance to use more models from different brands, I would love to make videos on them. I have a convection microwave at home. Is an OTG superior? Should I change from my convection microwave to using an OTG? I actually started baking with my small Morphy Richards 14 liters OTG. I have used both an OTG and a convection microwave for baking. I personally do not find a lot of difference in the way things bake in these ovens. So I think it's more a matter of your requirement, mostly in terms of the quantity you would need to bake and the frequency with which you would need to bake those quantities. If you're happy with your convection microwave, there really is no need to switch to an OTG. I got a new microwave, but there's some smoke when I switch it on. Is this normal? I've really not experienced this, and according to the technical experts at LG, light smoke may occur during initial usage and it should stop as you continue to use it. If you're extremely concerned, please have your oven checked by a qualified technician. I have a microwave at home. How do I know if it has convection mode? In most microwaves, you should ideally see some sort of a fan symbol denoting convection, or there may be text which says as convection, or there may be both. Please do take a look at the panel of my convection microwave. You can see the convection symbol here. Your manual should also have information on this, and in case you lost your manual, like it happens most of the times, you could try finding the manual online. Is it possible to bake if my oven doesn't have convection mode? No, you can't really bake in an oven which doesn't have convection mode, but you can try recipes like a 2-minute brownie or the 5-minute cake and such things, but it's not the same as baking. I've come across recipes like the 2-minute brownie and the 5-minute cake which are cooked on microwave mode. These work faster, so why should I be baking on convection mode? You can make some of these recipes like brownies and cakes on microwave mode, But in most cases, these kinds of cakes and brownies are best when they are consumed immediately within minutes of making it. These tend to harden after a while. These instant recipes are great in emergencies, but for regular baking, convection mode is a must. The results when you bake on convection mode are also better. Making cakes and brownies on microwave mode is quite tricky, as even 30 seconds less or more will impact the texture of your cakes and brownies. The cooking time specified for these microwave recipes will also change with the wattage of your microwave, the kind of dish or the shape of the bowl you're using for cooking them, and the quantity of the batter in these bowls. For example, if you're having the quantity for a mug cake and making a smaller mug cake, then it will get cooked much faster. So you must be really careful when you're setting the timer for these microwave recipes. For these kind of recipes, it's always better to cook them for lesser time and then cook for a few more seconds if needed. Which is the mode I will need to use to make my mug cakes? Mug cakes are made mostly on microwave mode, as your recipe will specify that. In these kind of recipes, there won't be any preheating needed, there won't be a temperature mentioned in the recipe, just the power level you would be needing to use. In this kind of recipes, you will need to cook the cake or brownie on high power mostly. Whereas for convection recipes, there will be a temperature specified in the recipe, you will need to preheat the oven and then you will need to bake the cake or brownie. Though these kind of recipes are tricky, they can be real lifesavers in emergencies. I have a convection microwave and I have got 2 racks with it. Which one do I use for baking? In a convection microwave, the short rack is normally used for baking and the high rack is normally used for grilling. I have a convection microwave, but I don't seem to find the short rack. Can I place my cake directly on the glass turntable? No, you can't place your cake tin or your cookie tray directly on the glass turntable because there won't be enough air or heat circulation around your cakes and your cookies, so it may not bake properly. Please do contact your brand service center. You should be able to buy the low rack or the high rack as you need. For best results, do not use these racks interchangeably. If I want to bake 2 cakes or 2 trays of cookies at the same time, can I use both these racks simultaneously? Baking 2 cakes or 2 trays of cookies simultaneously in a convection microwave would be possible only if you place your racks like this inside the oven. I would suggest you bake just 1 cake or 1 tray of cookies at one time on the low rack, because if you place the racks one on top of the other, there won't be enough air circulation and your cake or your cookies may not bake properly. So I have made an attempt to answer some common queries on using a convection microwave. I hope you found it useful. Please do share this video. Please subscribe. Click on the bell to get email notifications when I upload a new video.